Okay, so we have to be clear here. We are not practicing an astrology that is a fortune telling. So that doesn't mean we are actually depending on the planet. So when we say how does the planet influence us, then it's much more on an understanding how we work. Sometimes it's much easier to not listen in ourselves within, but actually we are taking a representation of our own psychology, of our own inner dynamics. So therefore you could say the planet represent parts of our personality, but they are not this personality that's lying there outside of us and is governing our life. So it's not like that the Jupiter is doing something and we have to wait for the permission of the planet. It's the other way around. Each planet symbolizes a part of our personality. So, simply said, Mercury is explaining our communication, our intellect, our capacity to learn and express ourselves. Mercury. Then we have Mars and Venus, for example. They're expressing our feminine and masculine part. Can be within a man or within a woman. Everybody has two sides. So masculine side means the masculinity, the Mars, is how do we get things? How do we express our willpower? How do we get what we want? And how do we set boundaries and our capacity of reaching out if we have some desires? That's Mars. So it has a more outwards orientation, an extroverted approach. While Venus is the introverted approach, the more feminine side, and I don't mean with that a female side, but more an introverted side. So femininity in that sense, the Venus approach, is much more like a flower. It permeates what they are looking for, and therefore the bee is coming by itself. So it's this principle of love, beauty and harmony. And therefore you see already, like, we have three forms of our personality and we can just add more on. There is Mars, now Venus and Mercury, but there is also the Sun, the Moon, there is Jupiter, there is Saturn, and there are the three outer planets, and it becomes more and more complex. So this is basically just a map for understanding how do we work. And you see already it becomes fascinating, and we are asking already, wow, I want to know more. How does it really work? So that's where we begin with.